Hi, welcome back to Hooking is a Lifestyle. Debbie here. It's been a while, but I figured I can make a quick video on this cute little bonnet that I just created, and I'm making this for a friend. I made this for a friend, I should say, and I just quickly made it up as I went, and it was pretty simple. I just used double crochet in this pattern, chains and single crochets, nothing too crazy. So I thought I would make a video, and this I'm hoping will fit a newborn baby, even though I'm thinking it's a little big. I went online and looked for measurements for a bonnet for babies, and I'll link that down below. Maybe it'll work better for you when you making your hat. And my suggestion would be maybe to, if it's too big, to get a smaller hook. I used an E, that's a 3.5 millimeter hook. You can use a smaller size weight yarn. This one is worsted weight number 4. You can use a number 3, like a sport weight. Maybe that will be better with this hook, and that'll probably make the hat smaller. So, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do one less round of the increasing, and probably one less round of this pattern here to make it a little smaller, to see how it looks next to this one. But yeah, so I'm gonna use a different color as well, so maybe she can use the other one I'm making now, and then switch over to this one when her head gets a little bigger. But let's see what happens. So I'm gonna be using Pound of Love. That's my favorite baby yarn. Yarn for, you know, to make baby projects, because there's so much of it and it's affordable. It's like $9.99 in Michael's, and with a coupon you can get 40% off or 50% off if you're lucky. And yeah, so let's just get right into it. And you can find the pattern in my website as well if you don't want to follow a video tutorial, which is something that I prefer to do, is just read the pattern and do it that way. But sometimes we need visuals, and visuals are very helpful. So here we go. I'm going to start with the magic ring, and this is something that if you don't know how to make, there are very many tutorials online that you can follow, or you could even start with a chain 4 and slip stitch to join, and then do your double crochets in there. But I'm going to start with a magic ring and then chain up 2, and that chain 2 is not going to count as a stitch. And then I'm going to put 10 double crochets inside the ring for our first round. So I made 10 double crochets, and we can just count them to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to pull on that string to close my circle, and I'm going to slip stitch the first double crochet that was made. So not the chain 2, but that double crochet that we made at the beginning. Alright, so now we're going to chain up 2 for round 2, and we're just going to add 2 double crochet into every space, every stitch. So 2 into this first one, and continue to put 2 all the way around. Alright, so I went all around and I put 2 double crochets in each. That equals to 20 double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch to that first double crochet that was made right here, and then for this round, which is the third round, I'm going to put 2 double crochets into that first space, and then 1 double crochet in the next, and I'm going to repeat that pattern all the way around. And like I said, this is going to be the increased rows. These are very simple. This is how you start many hats. Any basic hat starts like this. So 2 in there. Let me put on this yarn. And then 1 in the next. 2 in the next. And 1 in the next. And just continue to do that all the way around. Alright, so here I am at the end, and I'm just going to slip stitch to that first double crochet. And now for round 4, we're going to do 2 double crochet in the first, and then 1 double crochet in each of the next 2 spaces, and then 2 double crochet in the next. So chain up 2, and you add 2 double crochet into that first space. That's 1 and 2, 1 into the next, and 1 into the next. And you're going to repeat this all the way around. 2 in the next, 1 in each of the next 2. So 1 in here and 1 in there. I'll meet you back when I'm all the way around. Alright, so I went all the way around, and I'm going to slip stitch to that first double crochet made. And here's where I'll stop increasing, and I'll tell you exactly how big this is. I'm just going to measure it here on my mat. And this is about 3.5 and 3.5. So that should be good enough. For this hat, I did another additional row of increase. So what I did was I made 2 double crochets in the first one, and then 1 double crochet in each of the next 3. So I did that all the way around for the 5th row. But I'm not going to do that here. Like I said, I'm going to make it a little smaller, and so you can see the difference here. What I'm going to do is, for the next round, which will be round 5, if you want to follow this hat, you would do that. You do another increase row, and then for round 6, you would do just double crochet all around. 1 double crochet in each stitch all around. But in this case, it's just going to be round 5. So chain up 2 and double crochet all the way around. And I'll meet you back. So that will be a total of 50 stitches in total. I mean, I'm sorry, not 50 stitches. 40 stitches. If we would have did the next row of increase, then it would have been 50. So a total of 40 double crochet we will end up with. Alright, so I went all around with double crochets. I'm not going to slip stitch. We've been working in a round. Now we're going to be working in rows, and that's why I'm not going to slip stitch. I'm just going to chain up 1 to begin row, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, row 6. I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to go back and forth now. So in this first space, we're going to do 1 half double crochet. We're going to skip 2. So those next 2 we're going to skip, and we're going to go into that 3rd one with a double crochet and another double crochet into that same space. We're going to chain 1 and make 2 more double crochet into the same space. So what we have essentially is 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet into that same space. And we're going to repeat this all the way around. We're going to skip 2, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Skip 2, In that third one, put 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. And continue to do that all the way around. Skip 2 on that third, do 2 double crochet, chain 1 and 2 double crochet. And remember, we do not slip stitch, we just turn our work and continue on from there. I'll meet you when I have gone all the way across. Alright, so I made it all the way here and I stopped just so I can show you that I'm going to skip 2, and in this half double crochet I'm going to do half double crochet again. So right over that half double crochet, we're going to end with a half double crochet. So we started with a half double crochet and we'll end with a half double crochet. Round 7, we're going to chain up 2, we're going to turn our work, and we're going to add a half double crochet into that half double crochet, right? And then we're going to work in the chain 1 space, and we're going to do the same exact thing. 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet into every chain 1 space. And then when you get all the way back to this side, you add 1 half double crochet into that half double crochet, and then you turn and you start again. So very simple little hat, but it turns out really cute. Perfect for when a newborn is born and you want to have pictures taken. It's the perfect little bonnet for a little girl with a pair of booties that match. I think that's so adorable. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Alright, so for this hat I did a total, let me see how many I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm gonna say maybe 6 for this hat, or 7, and I'll just, when I finish, I'll turn the camera back on and I'll show you how many I made, and I'll show you the next step. I turn on the camera real quick just to show you so you don't be confused here at the end. You gotta skip those 2 double crochets there, and you're gonna go into that half double crochet right there with the half double crochet, so you don't be confused as to what you're supposed to do next. But you skip over those 2 double crochets and you have to crochet there. Alright, so I finished the hat. Well, I did 7 rows of the pattern here. A total of 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this one I did 8. And look at how much smaller it is than this one, from just 1 less increased row. Let me put it the other way so you can see. Like that. Like that. See that? It's a big difference. And it's been a while since I held a newborn baby, so I'm like doubting myself. I'm like, is this gonna fit a newborn baby? And then I remember when I held my babies in my arms, like their head fits in the palm of my hand. So yeah, that would fit a newborn baby. But I'm just gonna show you the next step here. And the reason why I did it this way is because I'm lazy and I didn't want to cut the yarn and start over. So what I did was, loosely I chained up 40. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I did 35 instead of 40, and I'm gonna add 1 more because this hat is smaller, so I decided to go with less chains. 1 more, and all I'm gonna do is single crochet across. So I'm gonna go into that back bump of the second space. So I'm gonna skip that first one, and into that second bump back there, I'm gonna make my first single crochet. Do that over. I'm gonna do my first single crochet here, and then just single crochet all the way across for a total of 35 single crochets. Alright, so I have my 35 single crochets across, and now I'm gonna single crochet across the rim of the hat. So I'm just gonna go right into every space. So that means every double crochet and in the chain one space, I'm gonna do a single crochet as well, all the way across till we get to the other side of the hat. Here's my chain one. I'm gonna go right in there with a single crochet. Alright, I'm gonna put my last single crochet here into the half double crochet, and now I'm gonna chain up loosely 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I have my 35 and one more, 36. I'm gonna skip that one that we just made, and into the back bump I'm gonna start single crocheting down this chain. For a total of 35 single crochet. Alright, so I made my 35 single crochet across my chain, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slip stitch anywhere right here so I can finish off and weave in my ends. So I'm just gonna slip stitch there. I'm gonna chain one. I'm gonna cut my yarn. Pull that, and our hat is done. This is the back of the hat. This is the front of our hat. Isn't that cute? So all you have left is just to weave in that tail and of course this tail here. And that's it. That is your little hat completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and that I was clear enough. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. The pattern for this will be on my blog, and you can find that down below. And that is it for now, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye.